So today I'm going on my first solo camping trip. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this since I started watching those like Korean camping videos on YouTube. And you know what? I've always loved nature and just being in it. And I haven't been in a while, and it's been a rough couple of months, so I thought I'd finally, bite the bullet and actually go on my first solo car camping trip. I'm low key scared, but also excited at the same time. So, yeah, wish me luck. Oh my god, honestly, I just wanna go out into nature and eat my ramen. That's all I wanna do. Alright, I'll take you for the ride. So guys, I stopped by I think it's Grover Beach. So I'm going to Montana de Oro State Park, which I think is like still 40 minutes away from here, but I missed the beach and I wanted to see it. I know I'm going on the coast as well, but this just reminds me a little bit about my hometown. Yeah, because it's got sand dunes in it. Look at that shit. Reminds me of the Philippines. Today I'm driving to Montana de Oro State Park in the central coast of California. It's been a tough few months with life and work, so I wanted to go see some nature and enjoy some peace and quiet, just to reconnect with myself. The only problem was, I've never camped on my own before, so I was a bit scared because I've heard so many horror stories. Even my family was against the idea the first time I told them about it. But I finally found some courage. It took a bit of time to get to that point, but with the help of YouTube and Facebook, I finally took the leap. So I'm gonna set up. This is my campground. I thought I was gonna have somewhere to hang my freaking hammock, but there's only one tree over there. And yeah, I was really wanting to lounge on my hammock, but fuck. Anyways, there's nobody here. It's so freaking quiet. Oh my god, I'm so stoked. I'm gonna be building my own campfire later. Wish me luck.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
It's so fucking cold. Oh my god, it's so cold. I'm gonna start my fire already. Whew. Alright, first night of solo car camping. Wish me luck. Good morning. The sun is setting over there. Bro, I definitely needed my nature fix. I've been so anxious the past few months. It's crazy. It's also been really weirdly slow in the industry. If you didn't know, I work in film. I mainly work as a cinematographer and also as a first assistant camera and a camera operator. So, yeah, I freelance, so that's mainly the job that I do. But man, it's been weirdly slow in the industry. I don't know if it's just me, but I've been going to a lot of like networking events, and even my friends who work in the industry has been saying that it's been hella slow. So, you know, in those moments, I always get in my head and like, am I not good enough? Like all those just negative thoughts. And man, I needed this, because sometimes I can get so focused and honed in on work and on hustling, just trying to make it, that you forget that that's not all there is. There's other life experiences, and I've always loved nature. It's actually one of the first things that got me into photography, because, I feel like, when I was young, I've always been drawn to art, and art in nature, in landscape, is just, I can't even imagine, it's so crazy. If there is a higher being out there, which, personally, I think there is, it's kind of genius how they designed all of this to work how it is. And, you know, it's, it's pretty amazing, I would say. And that's kind of the reason that I got into photography, is because I was noticing all these beautiful art in nature and I wanted to document it. And yeah, like, so most of the stuff that I was doing when I first started photography was a lot of landscapes. I mean, I grew up in the Philippines and we have beautiful tropical landscapes. So yeah, I just needed to reconnect again, I think, with what started it all, and I think it's pretty nice. Like, doing these vlogs have always been a way to like keep the creativity going, and yeah, I don't know, I hope this is fun for you guys. Actually, my neighbor in the campsite was really nice last night. She saw that I didn't have that much firewood, and she gave me a bunch. So that was really cute. That restored a little bit of my trust in humanity. So that was really nice. All right, that concludes our camping here at the Islay. Is it Islay? I have no idea. It's called Islay Creek Campground. Slay? Slay? It was actually called the Isla Creek Campground. I'm heading out. Let me show you my campsite real quick. Yeah, this was it. Gonna go do some light hiking for a little bit. I started this trip as a way to escape from the chaos of the city. But as it turned out, being in nature didn't keep me away from the chaos, because it was all up here. I was reading this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, when it hit me. Avoiding all these feelings wasn't really getting me anywhere. There's a passage there that says, "Our most radical changes in perspective often happen at the tail end of our worst moments. It's only when we feel intense pain that we're willing to look at our values and question why they seem to be failing us." So I sat with my feelings and cried. And hopefully that started the healing process. Spending time out there, taking photos, cooking over an open fire, it helped me find some moments of peace amidst all the chaos in my head. Though the path ahead may still be uncertain, I face it with a newfound courage, knowing that true growth lies not in avoidance, but in the courageous act of confronting our fears and embracing the journey, one step at a time. Oh my god. I've been surrounded by so much beautiful nature the past 2 days, and I am in awe. Like, holy shit. So I was on my little baby hike to go to the coast, and I ran into so much lolos and lolas. There was literally this one lola who I was setting up my drone, and she was like, "Oh, is this yours? What can it do?" I'm like, "Oh, it can fly, it can take videos and photos." And she just sat there like watching me fly my drone. And it's so cute, you know. I want to be old and still doing activities like this, you know. And that's, I think, pretty fucking incredible. I mean, look at this fucking, look at, it's so pretty. Man, I also ran into these two older couples, and they were looking at all the gear that I was setting up, and you're like, "Oh, you look serious. What do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a cinematographer." They thought I was a photographer. I'm like, "I'm actually a cinematographer." And they're like, "Oh, can you actually take our photos?" And yeah, they were so adorable. People are so nice. It's pretty crazy. Man, what a trip. What a fucking trip, man. So if you're ever going through something, a word of advice: go to nature and be alone with your thoughts. I think it's quite therapeutic.